college. Paul Nieves having a pretty good year at Aquinas. Aaron Hacius playing well for Concordia.
Well, as you can see, plenty of Titan baseball alums in that edition of the Alumni Report. In fact, since Joe Emanuele took over the baseball program here at Stevenson 10 years ago, the Titans have had many baseball players go on to play in college. Stevenson is once again having a great season this year as they are again in the hunt for another MAC-Red title. If they succeed in winning that title, it will be the first time in Emanuele's career that the Titans have gone back-to-back to be league champions. It's a career that, while very young, can already be labeled a success.
When Joe Emanuele took over the Stevenson baseball program in 1998, the program was in about as bad a shape as the field the team played on.
We had a fake fence and a we had a lot of guys who were athletes but not necessarily baseball players. I think that's probably the most significant thing that's been turned around.
Over the past decade, Emanuele has slowly built Macomb County's top program. In 2000, the Titans won their first district title in over 27 years. Emanuele's teams have since added 3 more districts, 2 MAC-Red championships, and in 2005, Stevenson reached the high school baseball summit, going 32-6 and knocking off Ann Arbor Pioneer to win the state title.
It kind of showed that all of our hard work that we've done, especially him, has paid off.
Many of Emanuele's successful coaching strategies have come from cues taken from friend and mentor, Stevenson football coach Rick Bye.
He's so organized and such a great people person, and he just he has a lot of great wisdom, and I feed off of him a lot.
We share kids. We don't put a kid in the middle. If he's a good baseball player, hey, he's going to work on baseball during baseball season. If he's a good football player, then he's going to work on football during football season. And if he's a good basketball player, work on basketball. But we share kids, and I think the kids see that.
We've done a lot of things that I've done in football that I've tried to gear towards baseball.
One of the football program's traits that Emanuele has implemented well is having a large, close-knit, and talented staff, giving the kids even more personal attention.
Well, the bottom line is we've all been together for 8 to 10 years. Dave Cooper just came in a couple years ago, but he played here at Stevenson, and we all know each other, we all get along, and we're all on the same page.
He'll do the bad cop, good cop. Sometimes he has to take the lead. Sometimes he has to be the one that picks the player up. He'll tell us what to do, what role he wants to take with it. It's a couple things that have happened this year. He says, I need you to talk to this person. And I'm sure there's been 100 things that he's done on his own.
Emanuele's figured out how to maintain the sometimes tricky balance between getting players to like playing for him while earning and keeping their respect.
You get your weight back. That's why you're throwing it better here.
There's a mental error that really gets to him, or a physical error, if it's something that we've been working on, it can get pretty upset.
He has his days where all coaches yell, but basically he's a nice guy all around. But great coach, teaches every fundamental of baseball. We go over it every day.
We try not to single out any individual. We try to talk about team issues.
He's got a big heart. He's a very emotional guy. One of the biggest things that he does not like to do at all is make cuts. He just wishes he can keep every single kid that comes out. He's a very organized guy, and it just seems that from us coaches on down to the players, everybody just feeds off of that.
Sometime this season, Emanuele will pass 200 career victories, and the Titans are once again off to a hot start, 10-2 overall, in first place in the division.
Our goals are very simple. We want to win the league. We want to get to the quarterfinal, and we want to win 20 games every year. And if we don't do that, we're not happy about it.
We turn our attention to baseball now with the season already in full swing.